All right, so I get a lot of questions. How do we set these poles for Yellacat? So I figured we'd come out here and make a video, show you how I do it. There's no wrong or right way. Everybody's got their own way. It seems to work for us, so let's get started. So we got my 8-foot Yellacat bank pole. As most of y'all know, it comes with a veil, so you don't have to worry about getting fiberglass in your hands. Once I take the rubber band off, I'll lay it across the boat, grab the weighting hook, unroll it. It's just easier for me to do it that way. You'll find a bank. Usually I like a bluff bank. We're out here on Toledo Bend Lake right now, so it's a little different than the river where I usually fish. Most of the time, I like to put it at a 30-degree angle. You can put it at a 45. You can even stand it straight up. 30-degree angle to me is usually the best. I'll just find me a good spot. Sometimes it's hard. You may have to dig around. If the water is not to the depth that you need, but you want to fish this bank, you can always move your pole further in the water. Different states have different regulations, but that's what we do. So I'll take it and I'll shove it till I feel it's pretty snug, and there you go. I have a set pole. We usually take a live brim. We have a backbone running through here. We try not to get in it. Behind this dorsal fin, I will take it. Try not to get in the backbone, but between the dorsal fin and the backbone, when you do that, make sure that scale's off that point of that hook. You can set it straight down if that's the drop off. In this case, it's not the drop off. Sling it out, let it sink down, your bait will swim around and stay alive, and that's all we have. It's as simple as that. A lot of people ask, will the fish pull the pole out the water? And that is a possibility. As you can see, this boat is on this pole. It's a lot of weight, but these poles can take a pretty good yanking before it wants to come out. So I can pull this boat with all of us in it all the way back to the bank. How it works, I guess, is physics. When you go to pick these poles up, the only thing I can tell you is don't be to the side of the pole. If this is the angle it went in, this is the angle it came out. As you can see, I was only in this particular bank that far, but I was still able to pull the whole boat. So different banks, different scenarios, but you want to get it in there the best you can. There again,